Hey guys, welcome back to another video on just being ready around the home. So this has been a very busy week. I was supposed to have contractors come and start doing my kitchen, and they did not show up. They had some personal things that they had to take care of. So you know what I did? I started demoing the kitchen myself. Now, day one, I did not pick up the camera to show you guys me demoing anything, but tonight this is initially day two of me doing something in this kitchen. I left part of the cabinets here, which are behind me, just so that we can use the sink for right now until we get majority of the floors up to put the new floors down. So right now, I'm going to show you guys really quickly what I've done so far. So far, all of the upper cabinets on this side, the lower cabinets on this side are gone. The microwave in the upper cabinets on that side, that is gone. The microwave sitting there. Like I said, we didn't take this section out yet until we get more of the floors done. But the uppers that are on this side, they were done. And then I finally figured out how to get these floors up. It was driving me crazy. I asked the person at work and he helped me out, told me some suggestions, and so far I've been doing a pretty darn good job of getting it up. So it is linoleum. So I started at first by just ripping the linoleum up, but then I realized that these were my initial subfloors. And underneath my initial subfloor, above my initial subfloors, underneath of the vinyl, they used plywood as they buffer. I guess back in the 80s, they didn't use like cement board or backer board or anything like that. They just used a piece of plywood. So getting the plywood up was giving me the biggest issue. So the plywood is stapled down to the floor. I thought it was glued, but it's not. It's stapled. So what I did was, to get the initial up, I used this. I have a crowbar, but I have to find it. But I used this screwdriver and a hammer to get the initial up. And then from there, I use this flat garden shovel, and then I have a regular shovel, and I kind of get up beneath of it and kind of been pulling it up. So I have this part to do here and this part to do here, and then we'll work on getting the rest of the cabinets out. Now, technically, this is my breakfast nook area, and my breakfast nook area I wanted to make into more kitchen. So initially, this is my pantry. I was going to take the pantry out, leave this open so I could put an island here, and I was going to close this off, make it a window, put a beverage center here facing this way, which is the family room, and then more cabinets that come out as a peninsula. Wait a minute, I gave you too many things, right? Back. Okay. Turn it into a window was one suggestion. Adding a cabinet there, a pantry here, and then having it flow with the island was a suggestion. Or still closing this door and making it a window, and then pulling a peninsula through and adding a beverage cabinet at the end of the cabinetry facing outward, and then the peninsula here, and then still leaving the fridge there and the pantry there and the lower cabinets there. This here used to be a door, and the only reason why I know it used to be a door is because you can see the previous framework, and there's a light right outside this window. So they changed it into a window. I wanted it into a slider to go out into my screen porch. So things are coming together. I primed the family room. I bought the paint for it, so I'll be painting that tomorrow. And then the floors is like the most important for me. So, now I'm about to trip over my own work. The dining room took down all of the crown molding, and only because, not that it wasn't nice, but they ended the crown molding away from here on both sides. I didn't kind of like the design they had of the crown molding, so I took that all down in the dining room. Here, the chair rail, I left it only in the dining room. And then the same concept with the living room. Oh, wait. Okay. I took the crown out along the living room, and I already prepped it, mudded, sanded. It's smooth. I just gotta put the prime up along the rest of the wall up there. In the hallway, hold on, let me turn this off. So in the hallway area, same thing. They had chair rail here. I took that off. Took the chair rail off here. Took the chair rail off here. I'm going to replace this and do a new, more modern railing there. I have to do mud on this one more time, sand this more down. There was also chair rail here, here, and here. So I took all of that off, and this is where I am so far. So I wanted to fill you guys in because I have not, sorry about the lighting, I have not been on to let you guys know what I've done to the house so far since I've got it. So tomorrow will be day 3 of demo. Technically, this video will be day 1 and 2 combined since I haven't gotten with you guys to let you guys know what was going on. And then I'll pick up on day 3. It's going to be a busy day because not only am I going to try to get these floors up, I have to go to the counter place, pick out my slab for my counters, and get that dry measurement estimate done. And I also have to pick up the floors for the bathrooms, which are also going to get done. And tonight I'll put my order in for my vanity. I have to measure one more time in the main bathroom, the vanity, to make sure I'm getting the right kind. And then once I do that, all of that order will go in tonight. We're also changing all the switches, all the outlets to the click switches. And then in each one of our bedrooms, we'll have a USB charging type port. It has 3 different things to it, but that way since when you buy chargers now, there's no boxes ever. So because there's no boxes, it kind of makes it difficult for people to charge stuff with if they can't find a box. So we did that in the previous house. We added those outlets, made it much more convenient. The ones that we're getting this time also has the fast charge, so that works. But I'm excited because I'm basically doing my kitchen myself, not by myself, but in general myself, because the contractor, I really don't like waiting for people, and I've been waiting a little while, and I was just like, you know what? Let me tackle the kitchen and see how difficult it can be. Now, I'm still considering getting the contractor to do the bathrooms because I'm a little intimidated about the tile on the wall and making sure it's waterproof and all that stuff. The bathroom that I was going to initially tackle was just the half bath, which is smaller area, smaller detail, things you have to do with it. So I still am going to do that bathroom, but I think I may just go ahead with the new contractors doing the master bathroom and the main bath. And the other thing to consider is whether or not I'm going to actually change this door into a window and those windows into a slider. The other problem I'm running into is that I have a vent that is directly by this door. So now I got to call the HVAC guy and see how difficult it would be for him to relocate it or move it or something. I don't know. But I'm excited, guys. I hope you guys are just as excited for me. Please, if you have any suggestions on me doing this kitchen reno by myself, I'm going to stop saying by myself. I'm going to say on my own without a contractor. Please leave all those comments down below. I'm taking all comments, all suggestions. If you are not subscribed to the channel and you want to follow me along on this renovation journey, please hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure you hit that bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos to this station. And just watch me work this house the best that I can work this house with what I'm working with. We just gonna make it work. We gonna make it work. It's gonna be beautiful when we're done. I already got my cabinets in stock. They're in the garage. So I'm excited to start putting them back on the wall. Once I mud these walls in. That way. Out of the kitchen. Give me. Thank you. Out of the kitchen. Out. Once I mud these walls and get these holes up here kind of patched up, get the paint on the wall, we can get to going with these cabinets. Well, once the floors are up, then we can put the, yeah. So, but I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. Stay tuned, guys. Stay Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to another video on Just Be Right Up Around the Home. Today is renovation day 3. Not only the kitchen today though, but finishing the priming and everything of the dining room, the living room, and the family room. So I just priming or sanding all the walls at the top, and this is all the mess that comes along with it. This time I got a little bit smart, put some plastic up. That way to contain it from going all in the kitchen. Some of it did go in the living room, but that's better than it going in the kitchen. I'm about to finish getting this up, and then I'm going to prime these walls and get the paint on the walls. Back in the family room, we're getting the gray on the walls. I'll show you guys that in a minute. And I apologize if you're new here. My name is Ray. This is Ray, Just Being Ray Around the Home on this channel. I do home renovations, changes to the homes, planning, things at our home. So if you're interested in this type of content, please hit that subscribe button down below. Recently, I just sold a home and I just bought a home. So I'm making renovations to the new home. So I got tons of home videos that are coming up on this channel. So stay tuned. I'm gonna finish cleaning this mess up and get the painting. I got the boy working on some stuff over here, and I gotta get to working. As you can see, I'm all white and dusty. I'm all the sanding. I did clean my face though. So back to work. We have kitchen floors going down. Today was the start of my kitchen floors going down. That's not including the actual door rock, which is down. That went in yesterday. So while the guy was working on, I actually have someone that's gonna help me do that. So while he was working on the flooring, I came in and decided to finish painting the dining room. So this is what the concept of the dining room. At first I was gonna do the walls the same, and then the chair rail the white, and then I was like, you know what, let me go a little fancier with what I did was the gray at the top, which matches the rest of the house, and then white around the bottom. So that's what I did with the dining room. I'm almost finishing here. I gotta run one more coat over the bottom where the white is, clean the floors up really good, and then get the dining room table in there. So we are making moves, guys. The living room is pretty much done far as paint goes. I just gotta go over it with some touch-ups, and then I can get this one together. And then the hallway has some more touch-ups. I took the chair rail down on the sides, so some of the chair rail I gotta do a little bit more spackling with, because I can still feel, or you can still see rather, like the chair rail lines. So we're gonna work on getting that done. But we're finished the floors, the cabinets are in, and today we get countertops. So I'm gonna show you what we have so far. So these are the kitchen floors that I chose. So the kitchen floors go back to this point. This point here is the family room. So this point back will have new carpet. it kind of matches the gray there. So then you have your breakfast nook and your kitchen. So coming up, here's my cabinets. So I did the shaker grays. I have all this set up for the people when they come. Garbage disposal, which I had to hardwire. It came with a actual cord, so I unhooked that. And then inside here, I became a plumber overnight. So this is the old plumbing situation, so I decided to keep that. But this here we installed. They had the dishwasher thing here, and they had a long copper pipe that ran over to another connector instead of getting the connector. But it was a mess. So we capped off and cut that off. And then we allowed this to stay up. I added this connector piece. So part of this connector piece goes over into the dishwasher. It's actually connected. And then this wire here is the garbage disposal tube, which is going to go into the garbage disposal. And then this is into the faucet, which is the hot water. And then this is the cold water, which goes into the faucet. So we actually had a spacer put in as well, which I just learned how to install. Had no clue what the crap I was doing. Learned very quickly. I have my corner cabinets. The people that were here before did not have this cabinet. They had one cabinet that went straight over and then a smaller cabinet there. And then they did not have the 9-inch cabinets on the side. So I added a 9-inch up and down. And then on this side, it's my lovely pantry. Then we did the refrigerator cabinets, and then the main another cabinet, and then this cabinet. They had a 42-inch cabinet here, which came like all the way down here and like almost at this. It just looked a mess. So we did that, and that is done. So once the countertop people get here, I'm waiting on them. I will have countertops, and I'm excited because, as you know, this kitchen was a DIY project. I started the demo by myself. I brought in my cousin to help since he knew how to lay tile floor, and we kind of tag team these floors, and then we tag team these cabinets with him and my other half and myself. We got these cabinets in. Most of the studs were hard to find, and then there are areas that there are no studs, so I had to do toggle thingies that go in the back of the wall and all that other good stuff to hold those cabinets up. So once the kitchen is done, the only other space in this side of the house is this family room that I got to get tackling, which is mainly the carpet. The paint is done. He changed all the outlets yesterday. I got one outlet that I need to put in, and then I'm about to change this light switch that's up here. He didn't change that because it had 2 black wires and a white wire, and it was difficult, and I used a connector and connected. I done learned some electrical stuff since I've been doing this. I'm not an electrician. Do not try this at home. This is me doing things to my house and taking the advice from people that I know that are electricians. So I'm not just doing this off the whim of doing it. The next room to be completely finished would be the dining room. All I need to do in there is some touch-ups with the paint. Going to change this lighting out. We just have not decided on which lighting to use yet. We did add the dimmer switch though, so this one did not have a dimmer switch in here, so we added this dimmer switch. So you know it comes on, and with this one, the dimmer's at the bottom. So this will be off, and I'll show you guys as I'm moving it to it gets brighter. So the light that we will get will have the capability to, so that way we don't have to worry about it. It's already done. Outlets are all done. We actually changed out the older outlets, which look like these, to the newer outlets that are boxed and look like these. So that's one thing we did. And then we changed all the old-fashioned switches to the click switches. So everything has click switches. Oh, I also have a new track light that's gonna go here. Just came in the mail yesterday. I am going to, sorry I keep flipping the camera back and forth. I am going to open that, and we're possibly going to put that up later tonight. I'm going to show you guys the faucet I chose for the kitchen. We kind of took on a brass nickel thing around here. So most of the stuff that we're dealing with is brass nickel. So I don't want to put you up there, that's too high. So most of the stuff we're dealing with is brass nickel. So our kitchen faucet is also brass nickel. And we went with a one-piece faucet. That way we have the sprayer and the faucet all in one. The only other thing I need to ask him is we're gonna get a soap dispenser. If so, then I have to have the cabinet people cut the hole out for the soap dispenser, and then I have one of those things that you put inside of it to cap it off until we're ready to use it. So let me show you guys our faucet. This is what she looks like. Of course, this will not be hanging like this. But she's going to be up like this, and then her little thing goes up into the flute. Sorry, not the easiest to do one hand. Okay, so she'll look like